Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a highly requested video from y'all. I am going to be reacting to my first video ever on YouTube of me cooking. I know it's going to be awkward and cringy. I haven't seen this video in forever, so this is going to be a raw reaction. And I really just wanted to put this out for y'all because I know it's going to be hilarious. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Hey, what's up guys? I'm so excited to finally start my YouTube video. Alright guys, can we just appreciate the glow up? Like, I have lost so much weight from the beginning of my first video, and I still have that shirt. This is our old apartment house. Like, we had the smallest kitchen. We didn't even go in with the Keto with Sammy intro. We had no intro. This video was literally on a whim. Like, I wanted to start my keto channel, and I was like, I really want to start a channel. And literally probably like the next day, I just jumped right into it with like no plan. We had like the worst lighting, but appreciate that glow up. I have definitely came a long way on my journey. I look really good now. Show y'all what I eat on a daily basis on keto to lose weight. Today we're going to be making these stuffed bell peppers. They're very easy, fast, and delicious. I feel like I'm just like reading a script. Those bell peppers do look bomb though. I'm not even gonna lie. The cooking was on point, but I was so awkward. Like, I was really nervous. Like, I know I don't fully look like it, but I was beyond nervous. I was always shaking and always asking my husband, like, what do I say next? Like, I felt like I was really scripted. I definitely wasn't myself. But of course, it's like my first video, so that's gonna be like with anybody being nervous, but it was just funny. This is what I first started off eating when I first started keto. So let's get to the video. I had like the awkward smile, and then like after we would do this, I'd be like, was that okay? Like, I would ask my husband. It's so funny. So the first ingredients you're gonna need are 2 to 3 bell peppers. You can use red, green, yellow, or orange. I like the yellow. If y'all see like the lighting, I remember we had like we started with nothing. Like, the camera that I'm using was given to me by my mother-in-law because she was a photographer. She's a photographer. So she gave us that, and the lighting, like, you could see all the shadows. I had a wire. Like, our apartment was like a garage apartment, so it was really old looking, and we kind of did the best that we can. You could see that the camera was shaky since we did live in a garage apartment. Like, my husband was the one recording, so once he clicked record, I would have to wait a little bit and wait for him to stop walking away, or else the camera would be really shaky, and it was just a lot of work for one video. You need ground sausage. I get hot. You can use mild or regular. 1 can of Rotel original. I feel like my voice just sounds like real, like, okay, we're just gonna do this. Like, I have like no excitement at all. So it's just so awkward. 1 block of cream cheese softened. And a mix of cheeses. I have cheddar, Monterey Jack, and Kobe Jack. So the next, you see how that was like real shaky in the beginning? We would like pause. Our editing was not on point either. I feel like we've definitely grown and come a long way. Next thing you want to do is cut your bell peppers. You're going to clean them out. And you're going to set them in the oven at 425 for... You can hear on the background. You can hear my husband in the background. I don't know what he's doing because you could tell that he moves because then the camera moves. We had like a terrible tripod. I mean, guys, start with, you know, we started with what we can, and I've definitely grown and come a long way. So I love to watch this video. You can tell like just all the improvements over time. 20 minutes. I cook them ahead of time because I don't like my bell peppers crunchy. So you're gonna just clean. I can't even cut a bell pepper. I was so nervous. Now if you watch me cut, I'm like going ham. This was so awkward to watch. My cutting is terrible. Clean them out. Once you're done cleaning all of them out, you're gonna just drizzle. Y'all hear the kids in the background? So since we had a 1 garage apartment, of course, like, we had the boys when they were little, so we would put them in the room and with their toys to play, watch TV, and, you know, we would go do our thing and record. But of course, sometimes we would have to stop because they would come out and interrupt us, or they would be playing really loudly since we had 3 boys. I might have had 2 boys at this time. No, I did have 3. I had the baby. and they were always just really loud. So you can definitely hear them in the background sometimes, just giggling and laughing. And sometimes, like, of course we would let them, but sometimes it'd be too much. So we'd have to stop and be like, hey, calm down. We still kind of do that every once in a while, but since we have a way better mic and way better equipment, it's not as bad. Y'all would definitely not be able to hear them, but I can hear them and it's funny. Some olive oil on them. I can hear the baby crying. Oh my God, that's funny. So once you have them all cleaned out like this, you just lay them on a cookie sheet or a glass pan, whatever you have. Guys, I didn't have a gas stove. I hated my electric stove. Like, if you have an electric stove, you know what I'm talking about. Everything cooks uneven, and it was just so bad. I am so happy with my gas stove now. I love it. And you drizzle them with olive oil. I'm like whispering because like the oil just came out. I'm like, oh my God. I was always like so shy. If I messed up, I would be like, do we have to start over? And you put them in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. Wow, I didn't realize how much you can hear my kids in the background. That's crazy. Look at my stove and look at our, like, you know, our little apartment. We've definitely come a long way. Oh my God. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 425. Oh, look at me. I still have that shirt. I had lost a lot of weight already before I started my channel. I really wish I would have started my keto channel like on the first day when I started keto, but I had lost a good amount of weight. Of course, I lost a lot more. I have my long black hair, and look at the background. Just look at the kitchen. We had like a wooden kitchen. We only have that one counter. Like, I try to do the best I can with the space that I have. Like the stove, we even had the child locks on there. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Put them in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes until they're tender. So, hey, we did a transition. That worked, but look at the transition. It's blurry. It was blurry. We got my old pans going on here. Oh my God. I definitely needed to upgrade on my pans. As the peppers are in the oven cooking, you want to take your sausage, put it in a hot pan. Nothing is focused and my kids are screaming. That is crazy. I feel bad for whoever goes back and watches this video. All they're getting is a kid screaming in the background. Get that all nice and browned. Literally nothing is focused. That's crazy. I haven't watched this video in so long, and me in my head, I'm like, that video was bomb. This was a good video. Let's go ahead and put it out. Make sure you break it up. And I'm using a non-stick pan with a metal spoon. Like, I'm scratching up my whole pan. That's definitely why I needed a new pan set. Now I'm like, nobody use metal on my pan. And it's funny because I would always get those comments. They're like, why are you using metal on a non-stick pan? And I wouldn't care. But I've definitely learned now. Really good. And a little transition again. We would always do the little transitions and do the best we can to like up the video, especially for our first video. I'm actually really surprised that we had transitions because I didn't think we did none of that. Once you have this fully browned, you want to take your cream cheese and dump that in there. Oh my God. I definitely need to remake this video because I didn't realize that nothing was focused like at all. Break it all up. Make sure it melts all together. And I'm trying the best to explain things, but I just say words and then I won't like talk to y'all in the middle. Like now I'm like cooking and talking to y'all. I would just be like, okay, we're gonna do this. And then it's quiet. And then we're gonna do this. And then it's quiet. And y'all definitely did not need to watch me for like ever mixing this sausage and cream cheese. And then you take your can of Rotel, make sure you drain the liquid, and you dump it in there. You literally can't even tell that's a can of Rotel because it's not focused at all. But guys, this recipe is still bomb. So if you haven't made it, definitely make it. And you just wait till it cooks all together. It's fully combined.
Once you have it all
Another transition. Looking good, looking good.
melted together like this, you're gonna stuff the bell peppers with it. Okay, after 20 minutes, you're gonna pull the bell peppers out of the oven, and you're gonna get the mixture we just made and
you hear the fan. So we had a ceiling fan, and of course we didn't realize that the microphone would pick all that up. So if you hear the background, you hear our ceiling fan going off, and oh my god.
stuff them. Okay, after 20 minutes, once the bell peppers are nice and fragile and not crunchy, you want to stuff them with the mixture.
Oh, you can see our little dogs in the corner. I think that's Saki. He was like fully black. Now he's black and white. He's getting old. But bell peppers look all tender. It's looking good.
Sure, we made. Just get as much as you want in there.
Oh, okay. So this is what this is what we did. So I'm noticing what we did. If you look in the corner, you could see my fridge that I have now. I've always had this fridge for a while. We moved the stove. So if you notice, we moved the stove from where it was to the middle of our like kitchen kind of living room area because we couldn't get good lighting. We were trying to get good lighting, work with like the light that we had. We had like a car light, like I said. I don't remember other kind of lights that we had. I think that's the only one we really started with. So we had to move the stove from where it was. We had to move it forward, make sure it stayed plugged in so we can get good lighting on these bell peppers. Oh my god, that is so funny because I'm like, what is that in the corner? It's my fridge. I remember we had to move the whole stove. Isn't that crazy?
I like them extra stuffed.
I like them extra stuffed. I remember we used to fast forward a lot of things. Now I really don't do that, but we used to fast forward a lot of things instead of cutting it all awkward.
Once you have them stuffed, you're going to take your cheese mixture and you're going to top that.
You can't say those bell peppers don't look good because they look delicious. Again, no music, no talking to y'all. I'm just like, okay, you're gonna do this. And just put some shredded cheese on there. That's it. No talking. It's
and then you're gonna put them back in the oven for about 4 minutes, and you're gonna broil them and get them nice and crispy on top.
Okay, so we had to move the whole stove back. So I remember like videos back in the day, like now they do take a while, but not as like a while as back then because we would have to like move things around, find the best lighting, you know, stay quiet. We lived on the main street. So we lived in the garage apartment on a main street. So there was always cars outside, people around. We lived like next to a car wash and around there it was always so busy. So since our mic wasn't that good, it was always loud, like you can hear outside. So I would have to find like the best times to record. So videos would take forever to record. Like literally it was like an all day process of trying to just get one decent video. So right here, pretty sure we stopped. We moved the stove back. We had to like move the lights to make sure everything was good. It was a process. And you can see like my stove looks terrible. I got like some bleach stains on there. I remember trying to clean my stove and I accidentally bleached it. And it was just bad. And it's 9:27 at night. Like that's not the AM. I know for sure that's not AM. And we're recording at night. Like we're trying to do a video at nighttime with one light. Like that's so bad.
I'm gonna put it on broil at 500 for...
You don't even cook these at 500. I don't even know why I told y'all 500. You probably cook these like at 350, 400. You definitely don't need to cook bell peppers at 400 or 500 degrees.
About 4 minutes until they're browned on top.
And then like we don't even cut directly at the video. You just see me walking away, so it's not even cut. Okay, so we had to move the stand. I know we had like a bad tripod, like a tripod stand. So we would have to move it all the time and try to set it up right. As again, you can tell it's really blurry. I have so much stuff on my countertops in the background, like the awkward pan back there and the watermelon in that basket. I don't even know what it's doing there. This is funny. Oh my god. Again, next, look at my stovetop. That looks so bad. Oh my God. Like, Sam, you didn't even clean your damn stovetop before we started. You see how shaky that was? It's because, like, as soon as I opened the oven door, our tripod was so cheap that it would just shake everywhere. And I would have to, like, pause, make sure it wasn't shaking, make sure it was good. Oh my God. But we would try to get so many different angles. Like, we've had so many different angles throughout this whole video.
After a couple of minutes, once they're nice and crispy like this, you take them out.
They still look delicious, but as you can see, that 500 degrees like burnt the whole parchment paper. And look at that pan. That pan right there. It is an old pan. I definitely do not have that pan no more, but I was always like working with what I have and everything just looks really bad. But the bell peppers look delicious.
I'll let them cool down and then they're ready to eat.
I don't even think we edited that part. I'm like, okay, they're ready to eat. And I'm just standing there waiting awkwardly. Oh my God. And look at this transition. That's it. You saw my awkward chunkless at the end. And I didn't even test try it. I didn't even like cut into it for y'all. I was like, okay, that's it. They're ready. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. I had the please subscribe button. Hey, we did that. But we've definitely grown a long way, guys. That was, yeah. I definitely need to remake those bell peppers for y'all because I would definitely explain it a little bit more. Give y'all some great angles. Give y'all some test trying. So if y'all would love to see that, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But I don't know. I'm kind of humbled. I've definitely come a long way in my videos and I'm very happy with my progression. And it just makes me think back like I've come a long way and I'm doing good. I'm doing good on my channel. I'm giving y'all some awesome recipes and some awesome content because sometimes I'm very hard on myself. I feel like I need to up my videos all the time. And guys, I have like just watching my first video again. I didn't even have an outro. I just had to please subscribe. Nothing. I've definitely come a long way with my videos and I'm very, very proud of myself. Thank y'all so much for sticking around and watching me grow with all those awkward videos. I really appreciate it.
All right, guys, that was my reaction to my first video ever on YouTube. Again, thank y'all so much for all the support and love. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome keto recipes and videos, and I will see you on the next one.